Por favor, prepárense para evacuar desde la salida de emergencia o la puerta de las escaleras. Si hay cualquier evidencia de fuego, evacúen el piso a un lugar seguro. An alarm has been reported. Please prepare to evacuate by going to the exit stairs. If there is any evidence of fire, evacuate the floor using the exit stairs to a safe area. Sean comandados de casa. Por favor, prepárense para evacuar desde la salida de emergencia o la puerta de las escaleras.
Probably
Si
there.
hay cualquier evidencia de fuego, evacúen el piso a un lugar seguro.
Literally, as soon as I opened my bedroom door, it started.
An alarm has been reported. Please prepare to evacuate by going to the exit stair door. If there is any evidence of fire, evacuate the floor using the exit stairs.
The alarm's going off. You better get ready. You better get right. The alarm going out. Everybody's coming out the rooms right now.
Using the exit stair to a safe area. Se ha detectado una alarma. Por favor, prepárense para evacuar desde la salida de emergencia o la puerta de las escaleras. Si hay cualquier
So that alarm went off. You can see everybody done came outside because the alarm sounded. And that's exactly what's gonna happen when the alarm sounds in the end. You better be right. So here I am back in the room. All right, they just turned the alarm off. And here you can see when the alarm went off, I hopped straight out of bed. Like I jumped straight up, boom, I stepped here and I walked over to look out in the hallway to see what was going on, to see if I smelled anything. And when I walked to the door and I put my head out in the hallway, I smelled some kind of, you know, like smoke. There was like a weird kind of smell. And so I came back in, all right, and I began to grab my bag and grab a couple of things. Now, here's the thing. God has been sounding the alarm, all right? And some of you are still in the bed, right? This building is on fire, all right? This world is on fire, and God has been sounding the alarm saying, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, get out the bed and pray, right? So I hopped out the bed. I went and I checked in this. I saw what was going on. And when I saw what was happening, I said, okay, it's time to go. And I came back in here and I started packing my bags. Now, the reason I was able to just come in here and just not run panicking down the hallway, oh my goodness, the building's on fire. I was in here for like at least a minute just grabbing my stuff. It's just because I know, you know, that I have Jesus. So I didn't have fear. I said, man, even if the building is on fire, somehow, some way, I'm going to be okay. Do you know that? Because the alarm is going off in the world. Everywhere you look, in the news and the media, especially here in America, the alarm is going off. And God is saying, look at what's going on, right? When you see these things happening, look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. So when I heard the alarm, the first thing I did was I went out to look. Some of you, hey, that alarm is going off and you don't want to hear it, you don't want to listen, so you just rolling over in the bed and you fluffing up your pillow when you should be praying, when you should be getting up to study, when you should realize that there's a war going on for your children, there's a war that's going on for your soul. And so that alarm is going off. Wham, wham, wham. And the Lord is trying to let you know, hey, there's a war that's going on. Get up, get out that bed, watch, observe, pray, make moves. That's what me say. You're so comfortable. Oh, yeah, you hear the alarm. But you know what? That doesn't bother me, right? You hear the alarm, you say, man, that's happening down the street. It's not happening at my house. That's happening in another state. That's happening in another country. And so you fluff up your pillow while the alarm is going on, and casual Christians will be casualties, right? Some of you are going to get caught up, and you're going to be destroyed because you don't realize the urgency of the times, because you didn't get out the bed and you didn't go look. A lot of people don't go look because they don't want to know, they don't want to see, they don't want to be shaken out of their comfort zone. But the alarms are going off, the warnings are there, and the prophets are saying, get out the bed, prepare, Get out the bed and pray. Get out the bed and build. Get out the bed and seek and fast. And some Christians, they just watch out. Now's not the time to play around. You want to be spending time in the Spirit and make sure that, you know what, you're sensitive to what the Spirit is doing, because there's some people, they spiritually dead. They're like, what war? What are you talking about, end times? What are you talking about, alarm, right? I'm talking about the fire alarm is going off, the fire sprinkler is going off, the earth is shaking, and they just and they just sleep themselves right into that dark death, right? All the warnings are going off, and they're just sitting there just comfortable in their bed, just, and it's like God is saying, wake up, wake up. And some people, they can't even hear it. You want to get to the place you're so sensitive in the Spirit, like you're on it, right? You hear that little nudge, I need to pray for my kids, right? Oh man, something's off. I gotta wake up. I gotta pray. I gotta fast. You want to be on it. You want to be sensitive to the things of the Spirit. You don't want to be just feeding your carnal man so much that you're spiritually dead. I mean, just chaos going on, and you just, that's how some of you look in the Spirit right now. And you're gonna die just like that, because you're spiritually unaware of what is going on around you. There's chaos, and God is trying to wake you up. He's trying to shake you up. You're spiritually dead. He's trying to resurrect you. And it's like, some people, they feel it a little bit, and it's like they get irritated that you're shaking them. They get irritated that you're trying to wake them up. They get irritated with the person that comes to the bed and shakes the bed, and they say, wake up, repent, wake up, we're living in the end times. And they say, yo, stop shaking the bed. I'm trying to sleep. Stop shaking the bed. I'm trying to sleep. That's what a lot of churches are saying. Don't preach about that. Don't create no controversy. We're trying to sleep. Just leave us alone. Leave us alone. We don't want to hear about that. We don't want to address that. We don't want to talk about it. You over here rocking the boat, and you're messing with our comfort. You over here rocking the boat, and you're messing with our money. Leave us alone. A lot of pastors, a lot of your leaders, that's what they look like. The alarm's going off. I don't want to be controversial. I don't want to mess up my money. That's why they turn a blind eye to it. Wake up. Serious. And so the reality is, there are many people that are gonna die who could have lived because they didn't listen to the warning. And I'm not just talking about the end times. I'm talking about your marriage. I'm talking about your future. I'm talking about your destiny, your purpose, your children. God has been giving you the warning. He's been sounding the alarm, telling you it is time to shift into a deeper level of intimacy, to shift into a deeper level of prayer, to shift into a deeper level of commitment and faithfulness and dedication. But you say, you know what? I don't want to present my body a living sacrifice. I don't want to get out of this comfortable bed. And so I'm just going to lay here while the alarm sounds and my marriage is destroyed. My future is destroyed. My children are destroyed. This country is destroyed. You know, my family's being destroyed. When the reason God gives the warning is because you have the power to make a difference. The day you stop living and you stop breathing, it's over. The fact that you can hear the alarm, you can see the warning signs, you can hear the warning signs, that means that there's a chance for victory. There's a chance for you to overcome. The only time you're not able to overcome, right, or put your foot on the enemy, or to rise up and win, is when you can no longer hear the alarm, when you can no longer hear the warning, when you can no longer get up, right? And tomorrow's not promised to no one. It's over. Life is a vapor. This is the day to get right with God. This is the day to start praying like never before. This is the day. Choose ye this day whom you will serve. I've set life and death before you. There's an open door before you. And God is saying, look, this is the door you need to come through. Boom, boom, boom. The world is chaotic. Boom, boom, boom. The world is crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Right? The world is going to hell in a handbasket. But this is the door. This is the way of escape. Choose ye this day whom you will serve. Are you going to choose God? Are you going to choose to take up your cross? Or are you going to stay in the bed of your comfort zone? Your flesh is saying, stay in that bed. Your flesh is saying, hey, lay in that bed, go to sleep. You'll be all right. You will not surely die. Remember what the snake told Eve? You will not surely die. Don't pay attention to that. There's not a war. Don't listen to these crazy preachers. Don't listen to these crazy prophets. Don't listen to these crazy people on the internet. You'll be all right. Just live your best life. No. God is allowing you to see the things that are going on for a reason. Wake up. Pay attention. Rise up. Repent for the kingdom of God.